Hello and welcome back to English Adventures with Teacher Kim. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how I teach prepositions of place in the classroom. It's important to give as many clues as we can to our students. And as I've said before, it's important to teach in English so they don't waste time translating everything. And with prepositions, it's easy to do this in English because you're physically demonstrating the concept and by using gestures or using the position of items. The props that I have: basket, apple, and red marker for this one. So to give you the examples from this list of 10 prepositions of place, we would have on. The basket is on the table. In. The apple is in the basket. Out. I take the apple out of the basket. Over. The red marker is over the basket. Under. The red marker is under the basket. Beside. The red marker is beside the basket. In front. The red marker is in front of the basket. Behind. The red marker is behind the basket. When I get to through, if I'm in a classroom that has a door, because I often teach outside also, then I will open the door and walk through the doorway 2 or 3 times to demonstrate through. Around, I usually use a chair, and I walk around the chair. So those are just a few examples. I'm sure you can think of many in your classroom, how to demonstrate using English to explain the concept of these prepositions of place. Another way to do it is through hand gestures. Sometimes I use American Sign Language, but these aren't signs. These are gestures that I'm using to explain a concept. For example, on. I put my open hand on my fist and say on. In. I make a gesture like I'm placing something inside my hand. In. Out is the opposite of in, so I just make a gesture out. Over. I move my open hand over my fist. Over. Under. I move my open hand under my fist. Beside. I put my 2 fists together. They are next to each other. Beside. In front. I move my fist in front of the other fist. In front. Behind. I move my fist behind the stationary fist. Behind. This is how I demonstrate through. I say through. Through. And around. Around. Okay, those are the 10 gestures that I've used in teaching students. It's important that they hear the voice. If they understand letters, you can write it on the board as you're talking about the different concepts. You can demonstrate it with props. In the video that I'm going to show you next, they're using the hand gestures to demonstrate their knowledge in front of the class. So these are some little kids. Our job as teachers is to build confidence and to share skills with our students that will be helpful to them. So this is a way to build the skills and build their confidence at the same time by having them come up and demonstrate their knowledge. Usually I start with asking for volunteers to come to the front of the class, and they do it with me. I just have 2 or 3 volunteers. They can watch me or each other, or maybe they've already picked up the concept. I'm not worried about if it's right or wrong. We giggle with each other if it's not correct the first time. No problem. Just teaching the concept. And then when other students in the class see that they're not being made fun of, it doesn't matter if they make mistakes, that these people have courage, and then I'm giving positive feedback for that, for demonstrating that courage and coming up in front of the class, then more people will come. All right, so please watch this clip of my classroom with no door on it in a village in Cambodia a few years ago. And these kids were having a great time. They love coming to the front. Usually when I would ask for volunteers, maybe half or all of the class would come to the front to demonstrate what they know. And they love to show their families what they've learned, and they love to do it in the class. There are videos on YouTube that teach the concepts of prepositions of place, and that can be very helpful also. So you have many different ways to teach it. You can have your computer in the class, show the YouTube video. Maybe it'll be a song that uses the prepositions, that teaches the prepositions. They can demonstrate it themselves. You can demonstrate it to them or with them. And it's a fun way to teach in English and to help the students know that they're learning something that will be helpful to them in the future. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.